You just really want me to play Scales. This hand looks good, right? Turn 1 Inspector, turn 2 hold up all my shit. Alright, okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. Testing Angels on Arena with the 8 Cocos, 3-0 so far. Yeah, we got murdered by it in the last league. It seemed pretty good. Okay, see how our mono green matchup is. Probably not the best, but we do have a decent amount of counter spells. So, oh yeah, song request. My bad. Thank you for reminding me, DPJ. In the queue, buddy. I got you. All right, so this probably go after Kiora. I think we go after Kiora, right? Counter all their stuff. Okay, maybe this card's a little bit better than I thought it was. I kind of want to counter that. I'm going to counter this. I'm not sure if that's right, but... kind of think they don't have a land, yeah. So now we can just hold up the rest of our stuff. If they play another spell, we can go... Okay, so the way this works is I kick it, and I get the token before this spell resolves, correct? I'm assuming that's how that works. I hope it's how it works. Reprint Thought Scour. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. They're just on such low resources. This is the OP who I played against in Scales that I've seen fire. Green-white Scales. Teething Wormulet, Patchwork Automaton. Okay, yeah, this is kind of like exactly what I was thinking. Steel Seraph is kind of Pog in Scales. Clay Champion, Dromoka's Command. Yeah, I was thinking like these exact cards. Because Patchwork and Yoshin... No, where's the 1-drop? Isn't the 1-drop put counters on things? The Soldier? What about the 1-drop Soldier thing? Does that not put counters on things? Or does that only put counters on soldiers? I don't remember. It only pumps? I thought it put counters. I could be wrong. This is kind of a fucking beating, huh? This is kind of a massive beating. This is dope. Okay, this deck fucks. I thought I was gonna shit on it, but yeah, this deck fucks. This is a lot better than the last version we played. Like, significantly better than the last version we played. Mocha's Command is kind of sick against Fable, yeah. Is Raise the Alarm better than Resolute Reinforcements? We have both. Oh, I like this song. Turning this one up. Alright, what do you want against Mono Green? All of these cards are reasonable, right? Deckstone as well. Okay, I have too many cards against Mono Green, Chad. I need your help. What the hell do I cut against them? I have too many cards. I can't. Can I bring in 10 cards? We can cut these. These are too slow. I want to keep all of the counter spells. This thing's maybe mid. I like this card a lot. Guess I can cut Inspector. What if we did this? It's only 22 creatures, though. Cut Harbin? I kind of like Harbin. I like that Harbin pushes through everything but Cav. Cutting Inspector is actually illegal against TOS. I mean, I'm not trying to crack a clue against the mono green deck guy. Come on. Come on, Miles. That's true. Yeah, they don't kill anything, so I can afford to have less creatures. I still have to cut 2 cards, though. Maybe I do cut the Harbins. Do I not want to play Portable Hole? I like that... Okay, the thing I like about Portable Hole is I get to go turn 1 hole, turn 2 counter. I think the Lord's the worst 2-drop. I feel like the Lord's too good with the raises and the reinforcements, though. Cut Lavinia? Isn't Lavinia good against them? I guess it's worse than the draw. Because they can go turn... They can go Elf into Kiora before you can play Lavinia. I could buy that. I could buy that. I mean, I guess Harbin's also worse than the draw, but... This hand's very, very good. This hand's excellent. Perfecto. Perfecto. It's unfortunate I don't have a 2-mana flash card to, like, spend my mana, but I guess I'll live. Really nice to draw a land, so I can go Officer, hold up, counterspell. Pretty sure I'm countering whatever the fuck this is. Unless it's Oath. I have 4 cards. I kind of want to counter this. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can just pay. I can just pay. Kiora? Definitely countering Kiora. Absolutely not. What's up, Ozira? How you doing, buddy? Okay. Not a land, but at least something I can spend my mana on if they don't play into Stroke. Which is not terrible. I can't Stroke a Troll, though, is the issue. And they have Nykthos, which makes this awkward. You betrayed. Just made this last night. Banned for Coco. People keep suggesting Coco, but, like, I feel like the mana is so bad if you're trying to do that stuff. Like, I get the appeal, but the mana's just so bad. Land. Okay, land's good. So we go Officer, hold up, counterspell. Maybe that's just worse than holding up Negotiations, but 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 8 mana. So I can Negotiations a Storm, but nothing else. Coco hits also seem like poop on average. Yeah, like you're Cocoing into like Recruitment Officers and 2-mana 2/1 flash. Like your Coco hits are not great. Coco's a lot better when you have a lot of 3s. Coco's not better with 2-drops. Oh, you were trolling about Coco? I gotcha. I gotcha. So I can go Recruitment Officer, hold up, kicked, protect the Negotiations. You defend a Brutal Cathar for this, so I can start attacking, but not attacking with the troll seemed kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense. Like, they're trading 4 for 4, and they're trading 4 for 4 damage against my deck is not very good. I think it made sense. This version does look a lot better than the last version we were playing, I will say that. The second Nykthos is bad, because that's going to make this a dead draw, most likely. Yeah, that sucks. So I can make it X equals 5? Fuck. Shit. Harbin would be nice, yeah. Second Nykthos was so bad for us. Oh my god. Can we at least counter the second one? Okay, we can counter the second one. That's good. Okay. Alright. 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 Can counter the second one. That's good. Oh no, they have the elf. Fuck, I forgot about the elf. Shit. Forgot about the elf. Forgot about Dre. I mean, it taps them out, so it's probably honestly not that bad of a play, but... So they can't, like, hit another Nykthos and keep going. Oh, this is their last Nykthos, but they can hit a Kiora. Yeah, they can hit Kiora, though. Oh. So they just hit the nuts and I'm dead. I guess they don't have Karn, but... I believe we have been defeated. Needs more of the 3/2 flyers. What, Harbin? Yeah, Harbin's gas. If we draw Harbin, we're chilling. And it's not Harbin. I wonder if it's just better to start activating these, because I kind of have to find Harbin, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm ever winning this game if I don't find Harbin. You're out of here. Take it easy for Exias. Have a good night, buddy. Deuces. Deuces. Peepo Vanish. Can we get some Peepo Vanish in the chat? Peepo Vanish. Alright. You win. You want Lavinia? I think I kind of want these Lavinias. Honestly, chat, I think you're right. I think these veterans suck. Because, like, going wide is not how we're beating them. We're beating them by making sure they have no permanents in play. You know? Like, yeah, these veterans just kind of suck in this matchup. This hand's really good. Keep it. I don't know if I like Rest in Peace. Internal testing session where Fable makes it through, but the Soldier Tribal is too strong, so the land +5 to activate. Yeah, I know, right? Do I go shields down to play Lavinia? It's like a little sus if they have Troll. I could just Deckstone their elf. They play Haven. Kind of actually like that. I think I like that. Who was the green-white scales with champion list? I think that was Turtle Power who posted that. I have it right here, though. I have it saved. Yeah, I got you. Okay, Beachhand's not bad. We'll just go to attacks. I think I'm going to hold up counter magic this turn. Kind of down if they block. Yeah, I don't want to play Cathar, because if I tap out, they just play Troll, and it's kind of bad for me. Oh, hold on. Stream Decker should be back up. Give me a sec. Let me fix that deck command. Alright, try the deck command again. It should work. They can't pay for this. If I draw a land, I can go Lavinia, hold up, make disappear, which is kind of cool. It's not a land. Still think I'm just holding up make disappear. What's the worst that could happen if I play Brutal Cathar? They play Karn? But if they play Karn... Well, if they play Karn and get Boat, I just go kill Karn, untap, hold up, make disappear. I think that's honestly fine. Did the scales list do well? I didn't play it, but we might play it after this. I could be down to jam some scales. I could be convinced. Scales is fucking sick. Do I think that Diabolic Intent's going to be relevant in Pioneer? At some point, yes. It's a powerful effect. I don't know if it's like necessarily the best right now, but at some point it will be good. Played their lane and I was confused, but I guess they want a set clue. Alright, so let's go combat. I think I'm ignoring Kiora. How do we feel about Rampaging Ferocidon and Boat sideboard? I thought about it to help the Angels matchup. Wait, what happens if I just play this thing? If they play Cav, they're dead on board, right? Yeah. I thought about that for the Angels matchup. The only thing is they have 4 Skyclaves, so I don't know that I actually fixed I don't know if it fixes the Angel matchup. I think that matchup is just one of those things that you just have to accept that you're just not going to beat them. I know that sounds kind of bad, but I really don't think there's a way to beat that matchup. They can't play Cav because Lavinia. This is non-creature, but they also only have 3 mana, so they can't play Cav anyways, but... and stuff, but... I'm kind of indifferent. I don't really care either way. I'm just wondering why, you know. This hand's fine. Kind of want to put back Brutal Cathar. Sucks that Reflector Mage is in the Soldier. Yeah, the list that we copied from the prelim, so somebody 3-1 to prelim with this deck list, and they had Reflector Mage over Brutal Cathar, but I like Brutal Cathar a lot more because it's a Soldier, so... Yeah, I think Open Decklist does show the sideboard, too. I think it shows the entire 75. Should test the 8 Coco Angels. Earlier was 3-0. I'm 6-0 after beating 2 Black Red Vendors next to row after 3-0. Number 2 Arena. Yeah. Yeah, I played against that earlier, Google. Well, it's funny you say that, Taimu, because, you know, if you expect 20% of the room to be on mono green, like, their sideboard doesn't matter, you know? But I see your point. A 5-mana Sorcery Coco can't be that good. Well, the thing about... Yes, it's like, obviously 5-mana Sorcery is kind of sketchy, but the thing about Angels is when you cast it, you're likely triggering some form of, like, you know, the 3/3 that makes an Angel and stuff like that, or gaining a bunch of life, so you put so much power onto the battlefield that I think it's fine. It is worth it. How about Kytheon? We have 1 Kytheon in this deck. The first Kytheon's always free. I wouldn't play more than 1, but... Oh. A Cheville gamer, huh? We have cited a Cheville gamer. I think I'm just going to hold up my shit. Well, yeah, I'm not going to main phase these, so... Kayla's also scalable if you flood. Yeah, that's true. Get to like that. Because the Angels deck kind of is mana hungry. It's playing a lot of 3s and stuff, and it's not playing Llanowar Elves. Low key, kind of want to counter this. What's up, B-Sam? Say new, buddy. But yeah, the Angels deck is a deck that wants to play a lot of lands because it already has like a ton of, stuff to do. It has a lot of stuff to do with its mana. So like that's just more flood insurance. That also is, turn 5 it's a, effectively the same as a Coco, but it is a little bit of flood insurance later on too. Why didn't they play their land first? They knew I had this, right? No, they didn't know about it. Never mind. So we can go play Officer, hold up our shit. Sentinel bouncing reinforcement sounds so good. It does kind of cool. Yeah. I don't hate that. What's the name of the 5-mana Coco? Kayla's Reconstruction, I believe. Looks like we have a Jund mid-range opponent. Hopefully they just tap out for Shieldred. That'd be dope. But do they know about Protect? They do know about the Protect. Standard deck with better mana. Do people play this in Standard? I don't know what Standard looks like, so I cannot confirm or deny that this is a Standard deck. It might be. I know I'm playing a Pioneer League right now, that's all I know. This song kind of slaps. Alright, I'm gonna cast Resolute Reinforcements. I know I'm tapping out of the Sentinel. If they have a removal spell, it kind of sucks, but it's also like maybe turns on my Protect next turn, and they know about this, so I'm like kind of okay with that. I at least got a card out of it. Like they also got a card out of it, but it was like a 2 for 2, The shitty part is I can't kill this thing. I just can't defeat this idiot. I can go Sentinel plus Kick Protect, which is not bad. Yeah, that was a good song. Okay. This Cheville card seems kind of hard for us to beat. Yeah, just no chance at ever beating a 1-3. Just zero chance. Just stone cold dead to it. Can never beat a singular Maritime guard. 0 outs. 3 mana Fable. 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 I would like to counter your spell. Question is, do we end step Sentinel pick up reinforcements? I think we do. I guess they could have Fatal Push, which would kind of suck, but... Deathrite Shaman, what is this? What in tarnation? What do we do in the Hedron grab? We just pick up our cards. We just simply pick up our cards. This is kind of cool. I will say, this is kind of lit. Pick up this, put a counter. That was a really good draw step. Get this Cheville out of here. Still can't attack with my 1/1s, though. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the Deathrite Shaman? I'm really not sure. Could have attacked with Mutavault, but I think it's better to hold up the reinforcements. Our opponent registered a Planeswalker. They did. Luckily, there's 2 creatures, so... I would love to draw this fucking card. This card has been so good for me. It's basically just the blue Crypt Breaker. It's literally what it is, right? Blue Crypt Breaker. How did we win a match? We beat Mono Green. We just countered all of their spells. They didn't resolve a single card. I mean, yeah, the Jund mid-range deck that has like Thoughtseize and removal spells is probably going to be a tough matchup, but we beat the piss out of Mono Green. Yeah, we have the blue Crypt Breaker. Have you not seen this card? This card is dope. This card's been awesome for me. What's this? Extinction Event? Rude. You've seen 0 bro cards? Well, boy, do I have a card for you, then. This is the P. Sam's Officer. Oh, shit. Dead. Actually dead. Alright, cast the card that you know about. How do I defeat a 5/4 creature? Oh wait, I can activate this. Soldiers you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Alright. Is that relevant? I don't know. Am I willing to give up a Am I willing to give up a token for 6 damage? Probably not, right? Because I could just shove with these. They block here, they take 6, 10. Actually, that doesn't sound that bad. That actually doesn't sound that bad. I'm not going to attack with Cathar, because they just block the Cathar, but... Yeah, we got a really bad township, too. Township, but 5 mana. Yeah, 5 and tap. Oh, they're chumping with Deathrite, unless they have a Fatal Push. Yeah, we're gonna flip the Cathar. The Cathar's flipping either way. You don't think they read it? I feel like they probably have Fatal Push. Oh, maybe they didn't read? It seems like they did not read, chat. They did not read. Well, if I was gonna get, trading a token for a Deathrite Shaman, then that attack was great, but... Impressed at our ability to reg extremely worse spirits. Why do you think they're worse? Only 2 Harbin? Yeah, only 2. Maybe there should be more Harbins. Harbin is really good, but, the thing about Harbin is it is a little bit less good with the flash game, but that card is powerful. For sure. I could see a 3rd copy. The Spirit Chiller. Killing what's underneath. How is it better than Spirits? It goes a little wider. Little Joel wider. Or wide Joel. It's just there's just some different stuff going on. It's a little bit more aggressive than Spirits. Okay, Crack Fabled Passage. You got me. Rigged. I swear to God, it's not rigged. Every time you show up, I play this Finch song. Every single time, without fail. Yeah, Atlanta's gonna be dope. Drawing more cards, I'm cool with that. The shitty thing is, if I draw Brutal Cathar, I don't get the Brutal Cathar, I get the shitty half of it. And this, unfortunately, is not a soldier, so... Fight rigging soldiers tribal win? I don't know about that. I don't know about all that stuff. They're attacking? Card Bros, thank you for the 22 months. Much appreciated. Oh, do you need those cards back, by the way? Like a bad storm. So now I can trade a token for 4 damage, which is 8. They go to 4. I mean, isn't that just worse than leaving up Raise the Alarm and doing this next turn? Go to 9, play this, block here. Yeah, I think this is worse than just holding up Raise the Alarm. Not if we're still using them. If you aren't, then yeah, that's cool. I think what I'll do is I kind of want to fire off a couple more leagues, but I also can just get the cards now, so... Because they have them on Goat Bots. So I'm, kind of using them, but don't trade me on stream, because I don't want chat to know what you lent me. So we'll do it after stream. I can't let chat in on the secrets. Has to be good for me. What, the Abrupt Decay? I mean... I guess, but now they could just kill this thing. Discord later? Probably. Depending on how late I go, I'm gonna eat dinner. But yeah, I'll probably end up playing a league tonight. Croxa. I will respond. It's not good for me. What, the Croxa? I mean, this is honestly fine. If they what are they gonna do? Flashback Croxa? They go block. They go to 1. If they flashback Croxa, they go to 1. Actually, they die because they have to tap this for a red source. If they flashback Croxa, they're dead on board, so they can't do that. I mean, they're allowed to flashback Croxa, but that is a legal play if they are so inclined. Down to home. This song is so good. Hot damn, this song is so good. Hits different. Simply hits different. No, I have not leaked my Atlanta deck yet. You're only the 90th person to ask me that. Yet. Oh, man. Classic chatting. I mean, they have a land in hand to gain 3 life. Is that what this is? So they go to 12, block, go to 2. I mean, fucking send it. Send it. I guess they get to draw a card because they can block here, but whatever. It's probably Boats and Joels. I can tell you that it's not Boats and Joels. Send it! Gain 3 more life. Right, yeah, no, I know that. I know. So they go to 12, they go to 2, then they go to 5. I mean, it's still dicey for me, but I don't think I can afford to not attack there. Playing my land so that if I draw another land, I can go animate Mutavault and still pump this. Imagine a 1 of Archangel Avacyn in this deck. Could be good. They draw push. Push for the flyer is bad. Wait, how did they gain another 3 life? What am I missing? When did they gain another 3 life? Oh, this gains them life. Right, okay. Shit. I thought this thing just drew a card. I forgot that this thing gained life. Now we're super dead. Yeah, for some reason I thought this... I didn't realize this gained life. What do you think about Boros Charm and the Jeskai Recommission deck for some reach? I don't love it. Play well, founding a third path, also can protect the board from removal. Maybe like a fine sideboard card against Verdict, but like your creatures don't get that big. Like even Shredder. Shredder doesn't get that big, you know. Losing to Boomerjun. I mean, this is game 1 and they have 12 minutes. They're probably just gonna time out. To be honest. If we're being honest with each other, they're probably just gonna time out. This is game 1, by the way. Broxa. I'm at 7. I could probably buy like 2 more turns with my blockers, right? If we're playing the timeout game, I'll probably get a couple turns left in me. Just lost games with my opponent at 2 and 1 and some angry and want reach. I mean, if you want like a burn spell, just play with fire or something, you know. Boat seems to have a hard time with Coco. Played against it twice, now it's rough. Which Coco deck? There's a lot of Coco decks. Angels is unwinnable for Boats. Like, basically unwinnable. You have to have, like, the Stone Cold Nuts. Bant's fine. I think Bant is okay. But, yeah, Angels is unwinnable. You have no chance against Angels. I don't know why I animated this, but... What's the symbol on my soldier token? It's a Cheville counter. Whatever the type of counter it's called. A bounty counter. A bounter, as it were. Boats is great against spirits. Yeah, I agree. I think Boats is good against spirits. Alright, let's play the game of will we time them out? Or are we still playing? They have 10 minutes on their clock, and this is game 1. Like, if they're going to play this slow, I'm just going to keep playing. You know what I mean? I'm just spamming F6. I'm not doing anything shady. They chose to take this long, so... How's the deck feel so far? Not great against Boomer Jund. Not great against Boomer Jund. Alright, game 2. Lavinia sucks. Dennick stops the Soul of Windgrace getting back a land, which could be relevant. Portable Hole bad. Deckstone is, like, kind of fine. Alright, these 5 are fine. What's bad? I think the Lords are kind of bad against the removal heavy decks, and I think I would like to cut... Maybe the Heretic Cathar is not actually good. Alright, I gotta pee real quick, shit. I'll be right back. Alright, we jolin'. Can't believe we lost the game on turn 2, basically. Oh, does Windgrace not target the land? Whoops. I think the body's still okay. The cat avatar? It is a cat avatar. Alright, will they time out? Is Brimaz too cute? Yeah, Brimaz sucks. I hate to tell you, but Brimaz is just not a playable card. I know, like, a lot of people don't want to hear that, but... I'm sorry, chat. Don't hate me. Don't unfollow, don't unsub. Yeah, Brimaz playable. It's just Fluffy Adeline. Fluffy Adeline, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. I guess Fluffy Adeline is kind of interesting. It's a lot worse than Adeline, though. I will say, in Brimaz's defense, it does have a much better creature type. I'd rather be a cat than a human. I thought they just kept the one-lander for a second. I was like, what the F? This Jam Officer? Yeah, Jam Officer, draw card. I like that. Maybe it's better to hold up counter magic that turn, but it's worse against another discard spell. Oh, we draw a card. Literally just Crypt Breaker. Crypt Breaker that is a 2/3 flyer. This card is really sick. Alright, get 2 for 1, Jund opponent. Yeah, I couldn't have counted that anyways. Alright, they are never resolving a spell the rest of the game. Yeah, raise the alarm was draw 1. We're up a card against our Jund mono removal spell opponent. Basically just divination. Thought you'd like to know I'm enjoying the Pure Modern VOD. I've only got like halfway through so far. Yeah, I'm going to... I think it's going to have to be after Atlanta, but I am going to... I am going to upload a lot of that to YouTube. I want to go make disappear plus raise this turn. I want to use all my mana. Could have helped the land to play on Kroxa, I guess, but... Do I think Jeskai Soldiers could work? What do you want red for? Where's the Soldier Land? Yeah, the Soldier Land would be fucking sick here. In the Ace Rat combo deck of yesterday, which one do you prefer, Coco or Cord? Well, all of the lists had Coco. The list towards the end had Coco and Cord versus like Coco and Evolution, and I think I like Coco Cord as a better setup. I mean, I guess I'll do this. It's dicey if they have a sweeper, but they're just going to take my counterspell anyways, right? Been watching Dingo's VOD to watching your commentary of the round. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for sure. I enjoyed it a lot. Wish just I could play a companion. I don't think it can though. Wait, can we Giganta? We'd have to play red sources though. We could Giganta. How much do we have to give up to put Giganta in this deck? Ooh, good draw step. I have enough to do both? No. But this is lethal. If they don't have a Fatal Push. This is lethal. God, this land is really good. This is like one of the best dual lands for a tribal deck that's ever been printed. It's such a good card. Noxious. That is obnoxious. Get it? Get it? Get it? You can play Giganta in the tribal lands. Giganta's not a soldier though, right? It's an honorary soldier. Having 6 lands to beat down deck is atrocious. So they're dead to a land. Not a land, but they're probably just dead to that in the long run. I could tap all of my mana to trade a token for a Deathrite, but that seems worse than just playing Skystrike Officer. Drawing a card main phase. And now we can hold that up. Cool. Is Mantis Rider legal? It is, but is Mantis Rider a soldier? Card Mantis Rider. It's a human monk. Okay. Makes sense. It'd be sweet if it was a soldier, though. I fucked up. I should have played this and picked up the soldier. Right? To put a counter on this. I don't know if that matters, but... I guess it exposes it to sorcery speed removal, which is maybe worse. Not many good red soldiers. The one I was looking at all the soldiers. The one good red soldier is Legion Loyalist. That card is super sick. That's probably like the best red soldier. Soul of Windgrace, dead. Tank, Soul of Windgrace, dead. Okay, alright. Changing our mind. Mm-hmm. Brutal Cathar is technically a red soldier. No, because it's not a soldier on the backside. Okay, well, they have one card, which I guess I could get punished. I don't think there's a sorcery speed way to remove this for 1 mana, though, so I think we're fine. Just play Henmir Garrison? Yeah, true. Alright, game 3. They have 4.5 minutes. At the pace they're playing... Oh, I probably want Portable Hole, right? So, Portable Hole is awkward against Abrupt Decay, but it's really good at killing both Cheville and Grimflayer. I feel like because their deck has so much removal... The Dennick sucks, though. We realize the Dennick's not good against Soul. I was thinking because their deck has so much removal, I was thinking about cutting this card. Deathrite 2, yeah. I was considering cutting this card, because their deck has a shit ton of removal, and it's going to be so hard to set this up, right? Like, nearly impossible. But it does set up a good attack past, like, a Soul of Windgrace and a board that's tough to get through, so... 3-mana Thalia seems good against them. I mean... The creatures entering the battlefield part doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. Stroke for Soul. We didn't see anything else for Stroke, though, is the issue. You know? I could cut this for the Thalia. Thalia also attacks into Cheville better, which is maybe good. We'll try this. Not going to keep a one-lander. Okay, this is much, much better. Much, much better. Nice little 1-2-3 curve. Tilt. Tilt. Who stole their time? They did. That's not awful if they, like, sorcery speed kill my thing, but I don't think they're gonna do that. We found a 2-drop, which is good, but... Yeah, if they just, like, fire off a removal spell now, that's nice. Grimflayer. Okay. Question is, do we play the Sentinel? I could go cast Sentinel, untap Cathar the Cheville, and just attack with both, and be okay with trading. Kinda don't hate that. Interesting. I think it's still better to play Cathar here. Target Cheville, attack with both. I think I'm fine with offering this trade. Also, trading now when they don't have the Cheville in play is a lot better for me, because if they like kill the Cathar and then kill this, they get a card. But if they trade this when the Cheville's not in play, they don't get the card off of it, which is nice. So, how does that land enter untapped? It enters untapped if you either control a soldier or reveal a soldier from your hand. That's tough stuff, Gonti. Tough stuff. 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I mean, they appear to have picked up the pace a little bit, but we'll see. That's true. Attacking and making them think about blocking is also more clock damage. That is an excellent point. This is game 2. No, this is game 3. It says the game right here. It's literally right here. It's right there. Right there. Tenacious Underdog. The dog. Alright, let's do the flippy flip. Let's do the flippy flip. I can't be expected to read. True. Let's do the flippy flip. We can also, like, end of turn, officer into a spell, and then double spell to flip this again, which is kind of nuts. Fable. Yeah, it's fine. I think I am going to end step activate officer rather than play raise, because it would be really nice to find a spell and be able to double spell. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. It's also just a better use of my mana. They could have decay now, but kind of seems like that they're tanking. Opponent cast Abrupt Decay. Ooh, that's a Pretty good one to hit, huh? Question is, do I attack with the Brute? They can triple block? I think I don't. Yeah, I think I don't attack. Then we can go second main, play Cathar, main phase, raise the alarm. I guess this is worse if they have a sweeper, but... What's the counter on the officer? The counter is from Cheville. Alright, target this. And target, I guess, this. I should have swapped it the other way, though. I should have put the token under this one, and then... Yeah, that was bad. I should have put the Grimflare under this. Just so if they kill this, they only get one thing back. That was bad. Shit. Might actually lose now. I still only have a minute. This is gonna be tight. How is there this big of a time difference? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Chadville. Chadville. Oh, they got the Mutavault back. So close. So close. This one's going to my folder. I have a folder of what we call Clock Gore. That one is going in the folder. I'm in. There's a pre-order of a damaged foil on TCG Player. That's awesome. Why do I dislike Modern? I just don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy playing it. I don't want to go too deep on it, but I just don't enjoy it. Ooh, mirror match, perhaps? Probably Spirits. Do I have my Acerec secured for Atlanta? No. I can confirm I am not playing Acerec after last night's stream. Did not go very well. Watch somebody just break it, though. That would be hilarious. Imagine if somebody just broke it. Alright, not Control, because they're playing Wastes. Do I care if they trade for my Recruitment Officer? Not particularly. Time stands still. We have one neck narrowed down, yeah. I'm just giving away free information. Just giving away the free information. Can we have Skystrike Officer in a Coco deck? Okay, so here's the issue with that. Obviously, Skystrike Officer is a 3-drop that is powerful, so it, you might think that it's really good to play with Coco. Skystrike Officer is really powerful on turn 3 with cards like Raise the Alarm and Recruitment, or the one that makes 2/1/1s. I can't remember the name of it. And those cards are not that great with Coco. Like, Skystrike Officer lends itself to being better with cheap cards, and cheap cards are not great with Coco, because Coco wants you to play with a lot of 3-drops. But the games where you draw, like, Skystrike Officer and a bunch of 3s and not Coco, it ends up being a lot worse. Why are they making this attack? This is, like, the easiest fucking block of my life. I don't know why they made this play. Kind of weird, champ. Alright, I'm just gonna Cathar that. That was such a weird play. Why did they do that? That seemed horrible. They don't read. I guess they just thought it didn't have flying, but... Yeah. I guess they just forgore. Oh, they forgore, chat. They forgore. Do I miss the aggressive power of Adeline in this version? This is just a different deck. This is not a mono white deck. Like, if you look at the mono white deck, this is doing something completely different. This is more... Think of this as like a Delver deck. You play a threat, you hold up mana for counter spells. If they don't play into your counter... It's like Spirits, right? This is basically just Spirits. That's essentially what it is. This is just like a different way to play Spirits. It's nothing like the mono white deck. I kind of want to cut the Lord. I know that sounds weird, but I kind of like everything else. How do we feel about +2 Harbin and +2 Sentinel and -4 Veteran? You can't play 4 Harbin. You cannot play 4 copies of this card. It is legendary. I think the max you can play is 3. Always thought of this as go wide tempo aggro. Well, I mean, that's kind of like what Spirits is, but this deck has so many counter spells. We have 7 counter spells. So, like, you don't really want to be in a situation where you're tapping out for Adeline, you know? I mean, I say that when we have 7 3-drops, but these are, like, a lot more, you know, like, this card, like, makes more soldiers, this card is defensive, you know, stuff like that. Adeline is purely a beatdown card. Yeah, Officer plays insanely well with all these 2-mana flash cards, because you can just, like, turn 4, hold up your counterspells, and if they don't play into your counterspells, you just get to use all of your mana, which is sick. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to sideboard. This is going to look weird, but I'm just going to keep in, like, 2 Lords. You know what? No, on the draw, I think I'm just going to have 2 Inspectors. Lower the curve a little bit. I just don't want any of the Lords. Back in my day. Classic P-Sams. The Sam doesn't have a 1-drop, which is kind of awkward. Maybe this hand's bad. Skystrike also rides a flying motorcycle, which makes it... Does it ride a flying motorcycle? Oh yeah, it does. You'll love to see it. It's like Greasefang. Whose vehicle is cooler, though? Skystrike Officer or Greasefang? Yeah, Zephyr Sentinel is up to. This is kind of sick, because if they go for the enchantment, I can... Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, if they go for the enchantment, I can force out a counterspell with the Sentinel. I'm just going to try and trade. This is, like, perfect bait, too, because if they counter this, then I'm just going to slam this. Yeah, which MTG character has the nicest whip? I think I'm down to take the trade. This game could go long. It's annoying. So now, if they hold up their mana, I think I also hold up my mana. Although I'm probably not countering anything for 1, right? I really don't want to play into... This is kind of weird. I guess if they go land 2-drop, I can go Protect the Negotiators for 1. They pay 1, then I can maybe resolve this. I'm just going to pass. Also, if they play a 2-drop end step, I can Protect, and they like maybe trade for the Wanderer. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they have Rattle Chains. They didn't cast it, but... Okay, that's fine. They're going to hold up Queller. This is getting awkward. Oh, I should have just Eiganjo'd that. What am I doing? I should have 100% Eiganjo'd that. I guess I still could have End of Combat, but... Yeah, I should have Eiganjo'd that for sure. I'll do it this turn. I guess they could Rattle Chains this. Okay. Still have Spellcaller, though. What I'm trying to do is set up a turn, like, get to 6 mana, or I can go Officer, get it Queller, then Brutal Cathar their Spell Queller. That's, I think, my plan this game. It's not the best plan, but... Okay, that's not terrible. Now I can actually go both of these if they play a spell. They're just not going to play a spell, though, is the issue. Never thought I would see 2 Azorius decks without one being control. Yeah, I know. These decks are pretty similar in what they're trying to do, but there's a little bit of differences. Alright, take 4, go to 10. End of turn. Probably not going to counter that. Alright, I would like to cast Skystrike Officer. What say you? I guess if their 2 cards are Queller plus Lofty Denial, then they get punked, but... Oh, or I guess they could just do this. Right. And now they still hold up the Queller. I hadn't thought about this. I thought they were just going to fire off the Queller, but... Shit. Well, this sucks. I guess I just don't pay and I have to jam the Cathar. Who's my favorite impressionist artist? I don't know. I don't have one. Zero Brain. Yeah, for some reason I thought they would just Queller first, but maybe they just don't have Queller. Maybe they have second Rattle Chains? Oh, God. That's not good. Congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Yeah, we are super dead. I don't know what happened this game. I just, like, didn't do anything. I just kind of died. That's weird. Alright, game 3. Game 3. I guess the issue that game was they just kind of got under us, and we didn't really... Like, because they were ahead, like, playing the Drago game and us not playing into their counterspells was worse for us because they just had pressure, so... Could have double spelled. Oh, true, yeah, I could... Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I wasn't dead that turn. I say it's based. Not sure about Lavinia. Well, it's not good in this matchup. Cathar Commando for flash. It just doesn't do anything. It's like trades for a 1-drop. I don't like it that much. Yeah, the span is really good. Deck feels okay. Nothing special. Ew, they have Jwari Ruins in their deck? Why? But why? Yeah, being in the play and just, like, being able to play a 1-drop. Oh. Should I play her on Spell Pierce or Dispute? Because I can play her on one but not the other. I feel like it's just a coin flip, right? Oh, no, I thought I okay, never mind, I can play this. I thought I had raised the alarm. Right, I could play her on both of them, actually. I thought this was raise the alarm for some reason. Combat. I don't know why I thought it was raise the alarm. I'm just gonna shock to play around, like, 1-drop Lofty, I guess. Do I want to counter that? Kinda do. Care about it? It does trade... It does trade for the 1/1. I don't know if that matters, but... Maybe I should let it go. I'm just trying to think of, like, what could they main phase that I really care about? If they play Catilda, then I have Brutal Cathar, right? I don't know, I was just thinking that I wanted to, like, counter anything that traded for Officer, but I guess they can just trade for Officer this turn anyways, so... And I think now if they try to play a 2-drop, I'll just counter that. Like, they're not going to win this race. I can just counter their Rattle Chains here. You know? Just keeping stuff off the battlefield, I think, is worth it. Just keeping the battlefield clean. We're miles ahead. Sure. Like, that's not even that bad for me, because, like, they're behind. So they're forced to attack, you know? It just puts them in an awkward spot. They could have a Rattle Chains to trade for this, but... Alright, combat. That was a really good draw. Holy shit. I mean, just any counterspell. Nothing? Nothing? Alright, go to 4. Your turn. Don't know why they were swinging. Well, they have to swing if they play this. Like, they can't play defense with Obsession. It just dies. The Obsession falls off if you don't attack. Supreme Phantom. I guess I will just single cast this. Oh, no, I should have... Yeah, no, I should have done this. I was thinking I was playing around Wanderer with this, but... Yeah, I should have just kicked it. Because I forgot the Wanderer was a 2/2 now. I should have kicked that. Because I don't think they would have sacked the Wanderer to pay for it. Well, they're dead. They were just taking way too much damage. Like, they were never going to win that race. We were too far ahead. Gigantha. This hand sucks. Guess we're going to 5. Alright, fine 5. It's not a good 5, but I guess it's playable. Yeah, Officer's really nice. The land's been pretty good too. I've been pretty impressed with the land. I've activated it quite a few times. Seems like an atrocious matchup. Blue-red all removal, 8 Pyromancers. Seems like 0%. Do they not have a removal spell? I mean, the cool thing about playing Cathar is it doesn't die to Fiery Impulse. With this in play. I know they can impulse the other thing, but... Do I offer the trade? So they would have impulsed there, right? Fuck it, we ball. I think the trade's good for me. Yeah, they're not going to take it. Yeah, Lockdown's really good. Lockdown is one of the best sweepers right now. Like, I think the blue-white control deck should just play 4 Lockdown before it plays any copies of Verdict. Like, I'd rather go, like, 4 Lockdown, 1 to 2 Verdicts. It's just such a massive blowout. It's good against a lot of decks. Alright, no removal spell, please. Okay. So we can go Thraben Inspector. Make a crew. Play Skystrike Officer. Playing the Inspector first in case they kill a thing in response. And now I think we might just not attack. Because attacking is bad if they go, like, removal spell. They go, like, Lightning Axe here, double block with 2/1/1s, so I'm just going to pass. Pyro deck makes me want to play Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler's probably got... The Chain Whirler stock probably increased. It's nuts against the mono-white deck, too. Shredder. Shredder! Yeah, Lockdown's fucked up. No, I'm not dead yet. Shredder. We shredding. Fading Hope. Okay. Fading Hope. So now they're gonna Lightning Axe my Skystrike Officer. Or I guess they could also Fiery Impulse it. Oh no, they can't, because I still have this thing in place. They can't Fiery Impulse it yet. I would like to draw a card. I mean, maybe with enough... Ooh, that's a way to get around their tokens. Okay, so what if I go... Brutal Cathar the Shredder, play Inspector. Kind of like that. Yeah, Brutal Cathar the Shredder. Because I just don't want them digging through their deck. Because I think our plan this game is eventually just try to set up a Harbin kill. I think that is our plan this game. Attack with this, make a soldier, get to draw more cards. Is this like actually... Wait, they're just dead next turn, right? I think they're just dead next turn. I think we have lethal. Yeah, we have to have lethal next turn. We're going to see a lot of Brotherhood's ends in Pioneer sideboard soon. You think so? I don't know. I'm still trying to think of situations where that card's better than Anger. Obviously, if they have a Planeswalker in play, but there's not that many artifacts. It's more so for the Planeswalker aspect, but... There's really not that many artifacts in Pioneer. Or not like... There's not decks where you would want a 3-mana Shatterstorm against, right? Any Birds deck is better? Sure, because your Birds don't get exiled. That's fair, that's fair. Against Sack, it's good. I guess, like, maybe you blow up an oven or two. Yeah, if they have 2 ovens in play, it's good, but... Oh, are they dead? If they don't have a removal spell, they're dead. Oh, shit. I can just counter their removal spell now. Wait, this deck's sick. This Harbin card is so nuts. Just like, every time I've cast it, it's been so good. The fact that this thing triggers, that you don't need to attack with it to trigger it, is so fucked up. This has been, like, probably the most impressive card so far. It's such a sick card. Like, the cards like this have, like, almost rarely that there's a card like this where it has that, attack trigger that doesn't have to attack itself. Almost every single card of that type of effect, you have to attack with it, but like this thing, you just play it and they die. It's such a good card. That's probably been the most impressive card for me in these decks. That and the Skystrike Officer, but yeah, this card is nuts. It's absolutely insane. That's why the white 1 card is so good. That's one of the differences between Adeline and Brimaz. Right, exactly, yeah. The fact that you get the token immediately with the turn you play Adeline, that's what makes Adeline so much better. I guess we want Deckenstone for their tokens, maybe? Potentially Rest in Peace, because they're a cruise deck, but... It seems wild that you don't have to attack with it. Yeah, it's insane. It's cracked. It's so good. Yeah, like against green, you just like develop. You play like, 1 drop into this, into something on 3, and then turn 4, you're just like fire up Mutavault, cast this, you're dead. So good. I think the Lords are bad in this matchup. Again, just mono removal. I'm not the biggest fan of Brutal Cathar, but, I mean, it does serve a purpose. Just like 2 deck stones, call it a day. I really don't want to bring in Rest in Peace. New Mishra has Drain X like that, attacking creatures, it's also messed up. What's the new Mishra? A lot of one-landers. Hopefully the meta gets shaken up after this weekend. I think it will. I think you guys are going to be surprised. A lot of people seem to think it's just going to be like, you know, mono-white or mono-green everywhere, but I think the format is a little bit different than people are giving it credit for. Yeah, I also think we're going to see a lot of cool stuff. And it's one of those things where, you know, people, like, with people who are playing in the RC, don't necessarily want to play their, like, they don't want to play their deck, and, like, if they're hiding, you know, if they're playing something and they don't want to, you know, give it up, then they're not going to, like, play their Sweet Brew or whatever, and, you know, we'll see it this weekend, though. I guess I should have played Raise the Alarm in response to the Iconoclast in case they have Spell Pierce. Okay, no Spell Pierce. That's good. Maybe a removal spell. So that means we can't set up a Skystrike Officer turn, which is unfortunate. I still think I have to play it just to use my mana. I don't love it, but... like, the thing about holding up a counterspell, I'm too far behind on board to hold up a counterspell. Like, that's just not going to work. Steel Seraph is gas. I like that card a lot, too. That's a card that's underlooked. A lot of people, like, I saw some, like, spoiler reviews and set reviews and stuff, and a lot of people were not kind of rating that card high enough. I think that card is really good, especially in the Angels deck, too. I think it's going to be good in Angels. No blocks. Have I updated Sack with new cards? Yes. Yeah, just Diabolic Intense. I think that's the only card I want to play. God, this is so rough. Because, like, I want to save Eiganjo for this, but I also want to double spell. I think I'm just going to double spell. Play this, hold up, raise. I feel like we are not winning this game, though. They still have 3 cards in their hand, too. One of which is a Gigantho. Some cards for Elves to make them better. I was thinking about trying Diabolic Intent in Elves, because it plays nicely with Twinen's Elite and War Master, giving you the free token to sack to it. Why don't you have a Jagantha in your hand? Because I don't have red sources. I do not have red mana. I could have countered Jagantha, but I kind of wanted to... I could just chump block it a couple times. This is awkward, because now I can't hold up Counterspell unless I main phase activate. Which... man, I don't know if that's right. I have to draw an untapped land. I guess I can just take 1 hit from the Jagantha and leave the other 2 creatures back to block. Triggering their Shredder kind of sucks, but it also gives me another draw with Skystrike Officer, so I think it's worth it. Don't need red sources to have it in your hand. True, I guess it's just a free card. What if we just played, like, 1 red pathway? A singular red pathway. We're cruising. Alright, please don't find a removal spell. 0, guys. I'm not an NFT guy. A braid, huh? Buck. If I draw a card, I take 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 damage. Yeah, you ever just take 10 before? You ever just take 10? Yeah, just, you know, just the old minus 10 Keck W. I do own my Magic cards, yes. My entire MTGO collection is made up of NFTs. Well, I rent on Magic Online. I mostly rent, but all right, we'll go to the next game. We are Ditch. I really don't want to bring in Rest in Peace. Maybe I want the 3rd Declaration in Stone. Still don't like the Lords. Thalia's kind of mid. These are all bad. This card sucks. Yeah, I kind of want this 3rd deck in Stone. I'll cut the Kytheon. We're never flipping that thing. I demand a Doomcoin Ponzi scheme. Doomcoin sounds like a cool idea. Crypto Toads. Word. Don't lie, what deck am I registering for my first LCQ? Wouldn't you like to know? Just lie, forehead. No, I'm just gonna unleash the sauce the first LCQ. Just get it over with, you know? Dury Munchie, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I'll unleash the sauce at the first LCQ. So if you want to know what I'm playing, and you're at the venue on Friday, head over to my where I'm playing, and you'll get to see the sauce yourself. You're gonna like it, Chad. I promise. I promise you're gonna like it. It's a sick deck. I'll be your run when I put it on that the nut red deck wins. We'll see. You want to kill it? What did this inspector ever do to you besides inspect? Can I say one card in it? No. We're not going to play that kind of game. Each win in the LCQs are worth 5 tickets each. Real talk, I don't want to enter until I know what the value of the tickets are going to be worth. Yeah. Ooh, that is a good one. That is a good one. Deck. Of one mind. What about of two minds? You ever think of that? What about the second mind? Nobody ever thinks about the second mind. They only think about the first mind. That's fine. We got Aura Drastis. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, draw a card. Pog. Portable Hole, kill this idiot. Play Skystrike Officer. I could attack. I'm going to attack anyways, but... Attack for Un. Draw a card. This deck is sick. I like this version a lot. I've been pretty impressed. Ledja Shredda, which we can Brutal Cathar. Okay, fine. 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 Kind of hope I draw land so I can go Brutal Cathar with Make Disappear back up. Be kind of cool. Think we're getting away with one here? Do you think we are kind of getting away with one here? I don't know what that means. Land. Alright, that tracks. That also tracks. I think I'm just gonna hold up the Make Disappear. Because if they have Cruise, I can Make Disappear it. So, yeah, that's fine. Could have played the 3-2, but... do I want to Make Disappear, sack a token? I think I do. I think that's worth. Tokens aren't doing too much else anyways. I guess now they can Cruise, which is kind of awkward. Shoot. Probably Brutal Cathar the token, just to attack for 1. Yeah. I guess that's fine. Question is, do I want to play the 3-2? Probably just to get some pressure. Also, playing the 3-2 this turn is good if I draw a land for the beach next turn. So they go to 11, even if they have a removal spell for the 3-2, and I draw a land, I could just go, God damn it! Stop drawing shredders. Is that shredder number 3? Numero Trace. Trying to keep these shredders off of the battlefield. It's not working. Okay. Not terrible. God damn it. Stop! Stop! Stop, please. Dirty little secrets. Shredder is such a messed up card. Stop! They drew all four! They drew all four in the top 24 cards of their deck. Feels bad, man. Yeah, we're so dead. Man, they didn't draw four fucking shredders. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, they have a cruise too? Awesome. Alright, you win. Man, that sucks. That draw was so good. Alright, 3-2 prediction. Let's go. Oh, I didn't pay out the result. I didn't pay out the result last one. We did not 2-3 the last one. Indians on Lotus Field and Pioneer. I think it's like a fine deck, but I always thought that deck was like not the greatest against mono green, especially with the Stone Brain. The prediction is up, right? The prediction is up. I think it is. Yeah, it's up. Prediction is up. Here's my Thraben Inspector. My throbbing Inspector. My Inspector is throbbing. So many Izzet decks. Jesus. I will hold up my shit. How do I like Protect? It's been okay. I don't know, it's kind of whatever. It's good here. Imagine they play their land after they play their spell. Imagine. The Land of Shame. Oh, they just don't have a land. Okay, that works too. You think they didn't play their land on purpose because they felt embarrassed? God damn it, they have a land. If they have a second Shredder, I'm going to be mad. They have 5 cards in hand. Could counter this. Could also not. Man, this is so tough. I really just want to apply more pressure here. Especially because I'm choked on lands. I'm going to let this go. I don't know if that's right, but it's really close. What's up, Connor? It's really close. So they put a Impulse and a Trespass. Maybe it's better to play the Raise to play around Spell Pierce. Okay, that's good. So now we can go Recruitment Officer. Attack with the homies. They're going to Fiery Impulse the Officer, which is fine. Hopefully I can trade the Protect for a spell this turn. Leading off on Cruise, which I will counter. That one I'm going to counter. Smell Pierce, cool. This song is good. I won't predict so I can pay it up if I forget again. I'll try to remember. Surely I'll remember this time, right? Okay, tap lands D, land. Okay, I guess that's fine. Attack for 3, they go to 12, hold up my shit. I really just wanted to draw a land there. I could have cycled the Clue to try and hit, but... Pieces of the puzzle, sure. Probably gonna take Impulse Iteration. 1 second, chat. Joling. Alright, Fiery Impulse, my homie. Sure. Can an aggro deck be tier 1 in Pioneer? I mean, Mono White's definitely tier 1. As much as I want to queue against Doom, Dini, I'd rather know the value of ticks to determine if it's worth just the grand side events or go for the huge prize. What are you looking at? Previous Grand Prix Magic Fest tickets were normally determined in 10 instead of 1. Current math at 20 for 1 draft pack, 50 for 3. So the math's correct, $56 per 50 ticks there. DreamHack numbers, this throws me off. I mean, it all depends on what's in the prize wall, though, right? Do we know what's in the prize wall? Yeah, I don't know if I want to get Spell Pierced. What did they put in their hand? They put Chart Iteration in their hand, okay. So... And they cast the Impulse. We know that they have these 3. Yeah, I really don't want to get Spell Pierced. I don't know, though. It's kind of close. Like, if I play Sentinel, they just have a removal spell. They're more likely to have a spot removal spell than a Spell Pierce here. It's kind of close, though. God damn it. Could play a Lord. I don't really want to expose the Lord quite yet, though. I mean, they just have Time Walk Iteration. We're almost certainly just dead next turn, right? Like... I think the list don't play only 1 Spell Pierce. I mean, different lists play different stuff. We don't necessarily know that they're only playing 1 Spell Pierce, but... Like, I imagine the side events are fine value, right? Let down, let down. Alright, kill me. Kill me! I'd insult the injury. I finished the grind with playing mill to acquire said sheet. You'll love it. Oh, they're not time walking. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, they have 2 Phoenixes, that's why? Okay, sure. They're gonna time walk next turn. Right, they're just gonna not die this turn with the Phoenixes and then kill me next turn. Damn it. Well, we know they have time walk iteration. Yeah, there's just no point. Alright, dead. Feels bad, man. I dislike playing against Phoenix. Just kind of boring. Deckstone's kind of mid. Stroke's kind of mid. Lavinia is, I guess, fine against Cruise and Trespass, but it's so easy for them to kill this. Don't hate Portable Hole for Thing in the Ice and Shredder. Well, we have 3 sideboard rips, but this card's bad. I think this card's bad. One of these. Alright. Submit. I'm a blue-red fan and I just don't like Phoenix for some reason. It's just, I don't know, it's just like not that interesting. Sand is fine. Can work with this. Attack. Feeling blue and alone. Stroke doesn't counter Drake and Treasure Cruise. I mean, it does, but... Get the fuck out of my game. Didn't play around the Force Spike? Thanks, opponent. Never draw a land, by the way. Never draw land 3, by the way. Do I want to jam Skystrike Officer? I think it's a better use of my mana. It's worse. There's no way they brought in Dispute, right? I guess this is worse if they have a sweeper, but yeah, this song is really good. Just like the problem with bringing Stroke in is there's a lot of games where they just don't need to resolve those cards to win. And like the other issue with that type of effect is it's like it only costs them 1 mana to commit the Treasure Cruise, so you're trading 2 mana for 1 mana. So like even though it does like counter, you know, it counters their spell, it's like you're trading down on mana, and I don't know, I never loved that. Where like their only targets are the Delve spell. Stop! Damn it. This matchup is probably just terrible. Yeah. Whatever. Listen, I just have to assume they have nothing. Like, I just can't really beat anything. Attack. Go. Are all or most of your soldiers white? Yeah, the only one that's not is the Skystrike Officer. Yeah, we're still playing soldiers. Trying some different things. Just getting shit on by Phoenix. Can't ever beat this deck. Yeah, you cast Cruise, I lose. Cool deck. Phoenix is so boring. It's really boring. Alright. No more soldiers. Do I want to call it there? We got 4.5 hours in. I think 4.5 hours is chilling. I was going to try and do something else, but I got a pack tonight, and I want to get some dinner, so 4.5 hours is good. I think it's a good stopping point. So, chat,